start we'd hoped for at the beginning of the season. What do you make of the game overall today?
It's a funny game, really, when you think about it. First half, I think we talked about it before. The first half we shaded, then ended up going in 2-0 down, which is a bit of a bitter pill to take because, we had 4 or 5 clear-cut chances that we didn't put away. And that's going to be an issue if we don't put the ball in the back of the net. So we could have been sat in there 3-4, 5-2 up at half time. But if you don't score, you don't win games, do you? So they've nicked one just before half time, which is a bit of a sickener. But we're still sat in there 2-0 down, going, we can turn this around,
Yeah. Coming back after half time and very soon after that, Danny Crump getting sent off, that must have been, a real blow.
Well, that was just sickener. We'd looked at the changes. We had quality on the bench to come into the game and potentially change the game. Like your Henry Barley, like your Liam on the bench, So we were looking to, that was something we were looking to do early in the game if it didn't change. And then, of course, the decision's made that it's a handball outside the box and Danny's gone. But, I mean, from my point of view, the disappointing thing from my point of view, and it might be controversial, but there's a clear red card in the first half for the midfielder. He's gone into a challenge which is dangerous in my eyes. Referee said it's reckless, but I can't see how it is. If it's a leg-breaking challenge, it's and you're nowhere near the ball, then it's a red card for me. So I'm afraid he's made a mistake there. Yeah. And unfortunately, it's gone the other way, and he's given a red card to us. So, Danny, we're just about to make changes to liven us up a little bit up top with Hilly coming on, and then Danny gets sent off. So we have to then regroup. Cole drops and puts his hand up straight away. So I've played in goal. 19-year-old lad says I'll go in, and it takes some, takes some kahunas to go and do that. So. Absolutely.
Any thoughts about having a goalkeeper on the bench?
Yeah, I mean, we did it a bit last season when Charlie McCarthy came back to us. Hindsight's a wonderful thing. If we'd had Jack on the bench, he could have gone in. But, the squad's big. We wanted quality to come into the game on the pitch if we needed it. So we didn't put Jack on the bench today. He played last night for us. So, but, you very rarely see sides at this level that have that. Professional football you do, but they can have 7 people on the bench, whereas we only have 5. Yeah. And you want players still involved that are going to get involved in the game sometimes on the pitch.
Absolutely.
So that happens. It's very rare a goalkeeper gets sent off in at the end of the day. So
the selection today, you chose Danny Crump ahead of Jack Sperling. What were the reasons for that?
Well, Danny's come back to the club this season. The second he came in the door, he said the one thing I'm going to do is I'm going to challenge that goalkeeper's jersey. I'm going to challenge Jack, and he's done that. And through pre-season, we're privileged. We've got 3 fantastic goalkeepers here, with Charlie McCarthy to add into that as well. So in my eyes, we've got 3 of the best keepers in the area. Now you can only play one of them out of the choice of the 3. Yeah. Now today, Danny shaded it in pre-season. We felt what he did, and Jack knows that. I spoke to Jack. He played for the reserves last night. But it's between them. We've got we want competition. Yeah. So we made that decision today. It's up to them to fight for that shirt. Danny's a bit more experienced, but that's got nothing to do with it really. I think you look at the way things have gone in pre-season, and that's you make that call.
Yeah. And in terms of the whole club ethos, because at the moment we're looking at this idea of kind of one club, and that the under-18s and the reserves and the first team are kind of all sort of part of a club together. Do you think that has any negative effects on individual games?
No, I don't think so, because we've had the games towards the end of the season where the squads have been split up, they've played together. We've had people missing, which hasn't quite been the full squad today. We've had Josh Kerridge, Jamal's not available, Milo's away on honeymoon, so we kind of, you're missing some three senior players in there. And then you look at the boys that come in. I mean, you look at the game Isaac's had today. Skubic has joined us. He's had a quality game in my eyes, and he's one of the ones that stood out, even though in defeat. But you need that to bring through the club. You need players that are coming through the club, not go out and spend a ridiculous amount of money on bringing players in.
On Tuesday we've got the league game against Sudbury, and then we'll be playing Sudbury again on Saturday. So there's a chance, to regroup and move forward.
Yeah, that's the best thing about this game. And then when you've got midweek games, sometimes it's even better because you've got a game so soon, and you can change things around. Everyone's doom and gloom at the moment. Lost 4-1 at home, which is not good enough. It isn't good enough. First game of the season, I told the boys want to go out and put a performance and set a stall out, and they haven't done it. And I think a few of them might have been fazed by the occasion a little bit, because some of them haven't played at this level before. But hey, we'll go again on Tuesday.
We do, yeah. So what do we actually do to make things better on Tuesday?
We don't change the way we play, to be fair. It's a different kettle of fish to what we've got today. Played Great Wakering, very physical side, big side. Yeah. Direct. Sudbury of footballing side on that artificial surface. We play well on it normally, so it could be 2 footballing sides going against each other. Yeah. So we're not going to change too much, to be fair, because we know we've seen enough in the boys that they can play football. There might be, might be clientele changes in the starting lineup and stuff like that, but that'll be about it, really.
Yeah. Okay, well, good luck on Tuesday. See you then.
Thank you.